Hello YouTube, I hope you're having a great day, but this has to be the hardest approach you can get in the casino heist. I'm telling you, this is the hardest approach. Watch this guide, the entire guide, and I will tell you how you can enter and exit without alerting the guards. I will share some of my expert tips with you, so watch all of this, don't just watch some parts, because I will share with you everything you need to know here. So without further ado, let's go straight into it.
Oh, shit! My leg! My bad, bro! Fuck!
So the first thing that happens when you come in, there will be a guard here on the left. Take him out with a gun or a hand, not the switchblade. Whatever you do, do not use the switchblade because it doesn't seem to kill people efficiently. And jump over this fence, this edge here, so the camera won't spot you. There's also an elevator on the left here. You can swipe the key card just to have it open for when you exit, because every door you open before you enter the vault will be open after you have come out, even if you fail afterwards. And there is a guard here we need to take out. You just have to wait for him to come back. Don't go further up, just wait for him to come back here, because if you go further up, the guard that is on the room to the right here, the control room, they will see you through that door on the right, the little glass there. They can't spot you through it, so just wait here and be careful when you move up. So you see the guards coming back here, let's just wait for him to come back and then we will take him out. Use your gun for this guy, as the other guards won't hear you if you use this. Okay, so nice. And go up here, as you can see, if you see the guards up already, don't worry, but if you see him looking at you, you might need to wait a little for him to move away. And use your hand to take out these two guards here, because your hand won't make any noise. I have experienced this guy here hearing you knocking out the first guy if you use a gun to take him out. So use your hand, do not use the switchblade, because they will leave a little extra for some reason. And you can just run through this camera if you're quick about it, even on hard difficulty. And remember, there is a guard in the hallway. He usually won't spot you, but he might do it, so you might need to pay some attention to him before you go out of the door. But if you are pretty quick, he will be further up. And just move up and take him out once he comes back here. Or take him out once you have turned around, and then you can take him out when he has his back on you, as you can see my teammate is doing here. Let's just see if we can see it before we take him out. Okay, apparently not, but you saw him coming in there. And there is also one guard in the hallway here. Bear that in mind. You can hack the keypad while he is over there, I think, but I will just recommend you get the key card and swipe through here pretty fast. And you can also avoid taking him out if you just swipe in here and are pretty quick before he comes back. You can take him out once he has his back on you, and then you can just walk behind him and take him out. Also, there are no guards in the staircase here, so just run through here. However, there is still one camera here. As you see, I haven't done any prep, so I can't see what the camera position is. Also, I said it earlier and say it again, use the level 2 security pass, because that is a pretty easy prep and you will not regret getting it. Because if you fail, you have to hack over and over again, and that just keeps getting annoying. Also, open this door here, because as I said, if you open the doors, then they will be open when you exit. And by the way, there are two guards here patrolling the hallways. When you exit the staircase, go close to the door so you can see if the guard is right next to it. If it probably won't be, but he might be. So unless you have patrol routes, you will have to wait a little next to the door just to see if the guard is coming or not. As you can see, he is coming, and he might spot you if you are too quick to exit the door. But I recommend you just go back here and wait for him to come back. There is another guard, he will be coming from the other side. So have your teammate take him out. Just use your guns for these guys, because the gun is always a one-punch hit. As you can see, pretty easy. And there is also one more camera further up here. Before you, I will show you where it is. It's right on the right here. When you come through here, I can show you. And be careful, you don't just rush in, because as you saw, I almost got detected here. And once you come through here, rush to the left side. You have to go to the left side here, so we can know if the coast is clear to move up. Because that guard in the middle room, he will spot you if you are waiting behind that counter for some reason. Not always, but he might usually spot, because you see he is turning around and he turns around towards you. So it doesn't turn away like the other direction. You see, he turns away towards you. So we have to make sure he does not spot you. So I would recommend you go when he's about to turn around. So as you can see, look at where the camera is always. And when the guard turns around like so, then you go. And you can just run on the back of the camera. It doesn't really matter what position the camera is in, as long as you go on the back of it. And then you just wait for the guard to go back again, and then you can go straight into the vault here. Pretty simple, as you can see. And I won't go over how you can get all of the loot. You already know that, I assume. I will link a guide here on the top of the right how you can get all of the loot every time. So make sure you watch that so we always get everything.
5 minutes
Okay, we got all
later.
of the loot and it's time to escape now. So when you come back here, I assume you kill all the guards I show you to kill. So the guards in patrolling the hallways will be dead, and there will be a new guy here in the behind the counter. Take him out so he won't see you when you go past him, and watch where the camera is. Like stay next to it and see where it's pointing. And as you can see, this time the camera turned around the wrong direction. So it's just run around on the other side then. Pretty simple, right? And remember, the camera here is still pointing a direction. It will be moving around, so make sure it's pointing away from the direction you're coming from. And we are just taking the elevator. You can't take the stairs. If you take the stairs, watch where the camera is before you go up the first set of stairs. Once you're up here, it's important you back up so the guard patrolling the hallway won't spot you. But just take him out, knock him out with a gun from behind, pretty easy. And there will be a new guy here in the hallway patrolling. Just run behind him and take him out, like so. Pretty easy, right? Now go to the laundry room on the right here, so the camera in the hallway won't see you. Also, just exit this door here. You know, it doesn't matter which door you exit, but just exit here and go through this door. It's important you go through this door and not the next door, as the camera in the hallway will see you usually if you go through that door. So just wait here and wait for the camera to move around so you can exit. I will, however, recommend you might maybe go to the roof to exit and parachute to your car, because we didn't have the news outfit to exit in, and the guards saw us instantly once we exited here. So if you take the elevator to the roof, again back up a little once you take the elevator, or take the stairs if you want to make sure there are no guards waiting for you once you exit the elevator. So yeah, I would rather recommend you take the stairs. Again, wait for the camera when you take the stairs. So as you can see, the guards spotted us before we even did anything. Like if I just moved to the right here to take out, I wanted to take out these guards here, sneak attack, but they saw us instantly once we started moving. And by the way, young Ancestor, he gives you a call saying that he has a car for you. So as you can see, it's parked here on the parking lot. You will always be parked on the parking lot. You might have to shoot your way to this, as there are many guards here. If you exited to the roof, you would probably just parachute to your car or something. So as you can see, it's pretty simple. Just get to this car. I will rather recommend you get this car over your getaway cars, unless you have like a super getaway car you want to use. But this car is a super car. You see the Furia, it's pretty fast. It does not have bulletproof tires, so you have to bear that in mind. I will recommend you exit to the chopper, or just drive to the buyer. I will not recommend you go to the sewers, as the sewer just takes too much time and it's usually just get ejected sometimes when you exit. So I would recommend just drive to the getaway buyer, or sorry, the getaway buyer, what I'm saying, the buyer. Just drive to the buyer or get the chopper. But this car is pretty fast, so it's about the same time with driving and taking the chopper. But the chopper is a little bit faster always, and you are much more guaranteed to lose the cops if you take the chop. What's yours preferred getaway route? Do you prefer taking the chopper, the sewers, or just drive straight to the buyer, or maybe the railroad route? Please leave in the comments what you prefer to drive in. If you enjoyed this guide and want to see more coming from me, please leave a like and subscribe. And is there something else or other guides you want to see me make? Tell me in the comments and I will try and do that. Thanks for watching. As always, I'm your expert, and I will see you in the next one.